Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. Long time no talk. I put together a compilation of cooking and baking for you guys. That's all I've really been doing while I've been recovering. If you can tell, my voice sounds a little bit better. I did just wake up like not that long ago, so probably sounds a little raspy, but I'm doing a lot better, still recovering. Let's rewind. I left off where the cat was having accidents and I was ready to pull my hair out. Right after that, Emir immediately got sick with the virus, and my partner too, for about a week. And then immediately after that, I had a infection in my jaw on my birthday and spent the day in, or the night and most of the day in ER and then in bed. So it's been a roller coaster. I feel like every time I come back to YouTube, it's always so much going on. If you guys ever see me disappeared from YouTube, just know that I'm dealing with stuff in my real life. If you've been following me for a while, anytime my kids get sick, it gives me really bad anxiety on top of the anxiety that I already struggle with. So I did that laundry warp speed. I made sure to disinfect the house, but it's difficult getting things done when Emir especially is sick because he wants me next to him the whole time. So all I was doing during those 2 weeks was cooking, cleaning, and repeating, like just nonstop. But we're finally out of it. Things are settling down and I find comfort in cooking and especially baking. So I'm going to be sharing a lot of that coming up for you guys. So since this is a compilation, I'm cooking a few different things. I'll try to insert like what I'm doing here and there. Like right here, I'm making an egg boil and I love onions and soda sultan. So I wanted to try one. So that's what we're doing here. I have to update you guys on that beef bulgogi. It was so good. I'm also making katsu, and I think I made like a soup. There's even some recipes that I didn't end up filming. I want to share my hot honey wings recipe because that's one of my favorites and one of the favorites that I make for other people. So I want to share that one very soon. We actually just had it last night. I do want to go over what I'm making, but I also want to update you guys. It's going to be a short video, but it's just like a little mini update. I'm at the park with the kids and Tutu sent us these smart bracelets. Have you guys seen these before? I chose the sun and moon touch bracelets. There's a variety of different styles on the website. Ruby wanted the black one and I chose the pink with the rose gold. I remember seeing these all over Instagram when they first came out. The bracelet operates via the app. It's really easy. I downloaded it first and entered our phone numbers. Then an invite was sent to Ruby. There she accepts it, and once it's connected to Bluetooth, we can share notifications to each other to help us stay connected. Ruby has a habit of texting me when she's at school and getting her phone taken, so now I'm like, girl, just tap the bracelet. This is great if you're in a long distance relationship or have family far away that you want to stay connected with. All you do is tap on yours and it'll light up and vibrate to let you know your loved one is thinking of you. Overall, this is such a cute little gift idea. And there's also different colors for different meanings. There's also different metals and variations of bracelets to choose from. I like how the rose gold one comes with this extra dangly tassel, and the tassels at the end just make it so cute. Here's the app. Ruby's just demonstrating for you guys. If you guys are interested in the Tutu smart bracelet for you and your loved one, I'll have all the links in my description for you guys. Okay, we're back to the onion bowl. The onions are still cooking down. Then I'm going to go ahead and add in my seasonings. I also wanted to say happy Ramadan to all my Muslim followers if you are participating, or if not, just happy Ramadan. It's such a peaceful and just beautiful month. I feel like I'm not Muslim, but I do follow a lot of Muslim creators, and every time it's Ramadan, I'm just like, oh, I want to do it, but I'm not Muslim. Sultan has been asking a lot of questions since her dad is Muslim, but he doesn't really do fasting or anything like that. I am very well aware of Islam and all that comes with it. I think it's a beautiful religion. Not to get too heavy, but yeah, Sultan wants to start to learn. So since I am educated on the topic, I will be teaching her. She wants to fast, but I don't think that's a good idea. The girl's hungry every 5 minutes. She'll have to wait a couple of years for that. Also, apologies if you're watching this before sunset. If you're participating in Ramadan, you can save these recipes for your iftar, if anything. I actually created 14 recipes, not created, but I just put together a menu of 14 recipes with appetizers, sides, main, and an extensive dessert list for my partner's iftar. If you guys want, I can share that list, or if there's anything on there that catches your eye, I can make a video on it. The dessert list is really long. It's ice cream, cookies, donuts, banana bread, cinnamon rolls, and more. I've been practicing how to make from scratch and I finally mastered them. My partner likes a woman that can cook and he loves to eat and I love to cook and bake, so I wanted to make sure I was giving him the best of the best. So the onions are nice and cooked down. I added in a ton of butter. Now I'm adding in some brown sugar. And did I already say this was for an egg boil? Yeah, I did. So it's just for me and Sultan, really. And then after this, I'm going to make katsu chicken. I make this every week. Okay, moving on to the katsu chicken now. The girls just learned how to make katsu chicken a couple of days ago because this is a very messy job. And the oil is splattering all over the place. I'm like, girl, y'all need to learn how to make this too. They don't do the big fillets of the chicken. I just have them do it in strips. So they kind of just make more like chicken tenders for themselves. I feel like that'd be easier, especially with the chopsticks. They're just learning how to cook with the chopsticks. Also, that was their first time handling raw meat and they were absolutely disgusted. The katsu chicken is going in the oven on 275 for about 20 minutes, and this is how the egg boil turned out. If you don't like eggs and you don't like onions, this probably looks really gross, but if you do, this is so good. I've been seeing it all over TikTok, of course, so we wanted to try. Now, what am I doing? Oh, I'm gonna make some lemonade. I added some sugar and water into that pot. I'm just stirring it on low to combine the two, and then I'm popping these lemons into the microwave just for a couple of seconds to warm up so I can get as much juice as possible because I only had 4 and normally I need about 6. So I'm going to do another little story time while I make the lemonade. Tell me how I went to my dentist because the infection that I had in my jaw or tooth was under an old root canal. And I got it done there. They've done like all of my adult dental work over the past like, I don't know, 6-7 years. So of course I'm going to call them and let them know like, hey, I had to go to ER. I'm on antibiotics. Like I need to come in and check out what's going on. So over the phone, the lady is like, well, we're probably going to have to do another root canal and that'll be, I'm like, what do you mean that'll be? I already paid for the root canal and it's failing now. So why would I pay for it again? She puts me on hold and comes back and it was like, oh, well, the doctor wrote in here that you had 2 other teeth next to it that needed to be treated. That's written in here. Did you think about that? That it could be the teeth next to the one that you had a root canal and not the actual one that we did the root canal on? And I was like, no, because it's swelling from the tooth that has a crown on it. Like, how are you trying to tell me what's going on in my mouth? I went to ER. No. So after that, she has an attitude. She hangs up. I get to the place and they still have an attitude. So I'm like, you know what? My doctor isn't even here today. I don't feel comfortable letting any of y'all do anything. I'm going to come back when my doctor is here. So I do that. So I go back for an appointment with my doctor and we're talking and she's going over everything. And I ask her about the teeth next to the tooth that's causing me pain, because at this point they had done an x-ray and it was confirmed that it was the tooth under the crown that was causing the infection. And you could see the infection on through the x-ray. So I asked her, was there anything written about the two teeth next to it? Because whoever I spoke to on the phone tried to convince me that it wasn't where you guys performed the first root canal. It was the teeth next to it. Whoever was on the phone told me a lie. I don't know why. Maybe because I said I didn't want to pay for another root canal. Who knows? But they lied. And I kind of was going back and forth whether or not I wanted to mention this to my dentist because I really, really like her and I didn't want to cause any bad blood. But I was like, no, I came in pain expecting to be helped. And I've been here and I paid out of pocket too, because by then I didn't have any insurance. So yeah, I'm glad that I spoke up for myself and said something, but unfortunately I don't think I'll be going back. You guys can probably hear the kids in the background. Sorry about that. I also made snickerdoodle cookies and a pizza. I've been making pizza dough a lot, and these snickerdoodle cookies are a favorite. I already shared the recipe for these. And then what else did I make? Oh, I ended up making some pickled onions. So I add in water, vinegar, brown sugar, and then after I get the onions into the jar, I added in some red pepper chili flakes and also peppercorns. The pizza did end up getting a little bit too dark, and that's because I grated the cheese myself. I usually use the provolone slices and it comes out perfect every time. I need a KitchenAid. I was getting ready to start making some dinner rolls to go with the soup that I was making, and that's pretty much it for this video. I wanted to say thank you to everyone that sent well wishes to me on Instagram when I said I was in the hospital. Oh, and also birthday wishes. The dinner rolls and the soup came out perfect. But yeah, that's it for this video. I will talk to you guys in the next one.